Hi, my name's Mike. I'm enchanted right now, as my mom would say. She used to smoke a little bit of marijuana. So I actually don't. I'm 61 and a half. I'm from Alaska, and in Alaska we drink a lot. And my entire life, up until about a year ago, I never really drank anything. So tonight, I'm slightly enchanted. So anything I say, please be generous. Anyway, what I wanted to talk to you about is what's happening today in the United States political system and what's driving the trend in the left-leaning Democratic Party. Prior to Bernie Sanders joining, campaigning against Hillary Clinton in the last presidential election, he got severe traction by making a very a wonderful offer to the young millennials, which were straddled with student debt, and that is free college and forgiving student debt. And that's become a very serious issue in the United States political system. And neither party has a real solution for it. And I'm going to speak very clearly that there is a solution, and that is that Harvard and MIT came up with a platform called edX, edX.org, and I suggest you go take a look at it. If you go to the search bar in edX and type in AP, Advanced Placements, then you'll have over 45 courses freely given with no textbook fees where you can earn college credit just by simply taking their test. Now, the APs have a brother called the CLEPs, CLEP, from the College Board. And the CLEPs cover the same material as the AP classes. So an AP macroeconomics is the same thing as a CLEP macroeconomics. So what I wanted to say was in last December, I came across a young lady in Boston at a hotel where they just let you study 24/7. Where students from all the areas, Boston is a really university town. So at midnight, I saw this very young girl. I said, "What are you doing here?" She said, "Well, I'm an 18-year-old graduate student." I go, "What? An 18-year-old graduate student? Tell me your story." She said, "When I was 15, I got this idea that I wanted to join the Marine Corps as an officer. And the earliest you'll take you is 20. So she said, "Well, I want to get my master's by the time I'm 20. So she did a little research and she found out about the APs and the CLEPs. She got her bachelor's online through the University of Vermont or New Hampshire, I'm not sure which one, but in a year, and she's at Harvard Graduate School, finishing up her degree. She's on track to get her bachelor's, and I'll check in with her a little bit, whether she gets her master's or not, by the time she's 20. Now, I said, in my mind, I said, "Well, why haven't you shared this with your friends and family?" And she said, "Well, wasn't even the top of my high school class. I didn't have the highest SATs or the highest grades." And in my mind, I said, "You may not be the smartest kid, but you're definitely the wisest kid I've met." And then she did something very surprisingly, because, typically when I ask people what they do, they never ask me what I do. But she asked me, she said, "Well, what do you do?" And I said, "Well, in 2010, I started the first free university. I brought in all the open courseware from MIT, Stanford, UC Berkeley, Harvard, in a learning management system like Blackboard or Moodle. Of the 900 courses, 200 of the courses directly aligned with credit by examination. APs, CLEPs, DSSTs, NYUs, and all the others." Her eyes got huge. She said, "My God, I wish I had known about you." if you like me and what I'm doing, please check out World Mentoring Academy and check out Harvard and MIT's platform, edX. And give me a like on this video and follow me and subscribe to me. And I'm going to give you these talks, hopefully every day or every other day, while I'm enchanted with Moscow Mules, which is my drink of choice right now. I thank you so much for being a part of your life. And let's stop student debt. And eventually, let's stop socialism.